Let's do a brand new Vikings final roster prediction. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. 2 preseason games in the books, multiple transactions. Let's shake out this roster and get a final 53. Make some tough cuts.
Hell of a spreadsheet you got there for us.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we do, let's get some more to subscribe to the channel here. We're closing on 10K. Drop hashtag 10K in the comments for a fantastic giveaway. Again, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the button.
Hit that sub. Let's get to 10K. Let's go to quarterback. We got brand new quarterback Jordan Ta'amu, but damn it, he ain't making our team. I don't think so, mister.
He's not, and Jaron Hall's destined for the practice squad, so I think they're only going to keep 2 active quarterbacks. Nothing's changed here.
Yeah, this is the same. Running back, we do have Aaron Dykes and Abram Smith. I can't remember if he was on our team last time, but we're spot on here. Chandler holding down number 2. And Wongwu is the question mark. Is he going to be active? Is he going to be healthy? What are they going to do with him? If he doesn't, I would put probably Aaron Dykes on it.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask you, if you had to rank those 3 on the out from best running back to worst, what would your order be?
Well, Dykes makes the most sense because he can take over the kick returning duties, and he's not going to get any really handoffs anyways. So I would go Dykes. I would put McBride over Smith, even though he hasn't earned it, just based off of potential.
Hey, McBride was taking kick returns in the first game too, so don't forget that he was back there doing it.
Not very good.
Yeah, I mean, Dykes, for a guy who just got here, he was pretty impressive last Saturday.
Yeah, it's crazy that Dwayne McBride, they put him out there to return kicks, and he never returned a single kick in college. It's like,
yeah,
they're just setting him up to look bad.
And he kind of just ran like full steam.
He didn't know what the hell to do.
I think he had his eyes closed. He's probably screaming the whole time. Ah!
All right. As always, comments. Let us know what you would have done differently. Wide receivers, we got a little bit of a different take here. You got them keeping freaking 7. Have they ever done that?
I don't know. Here's my reasoning. I just looking at this roster from top to bottom, this was the only position where I actually felt there was like there was no other rosterable players at any other position. So I gave them 7 receivers because I thought, hey, these guys at least have made a case to make the roster. Other positions, there just wasn't anybody to keep.
Yeah, and Keel Harry was a tough one for me. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he makes it. I think he's a perfect guy for the practice squad. And Jalen Reagor, a guy that I keep bouncing back and forth, but I got him keeping Brandon Powell. And I still think it's going to be one or the other. Even though Rager's made a case and Powell's made a case, I just don't see the reason to keep both of them. And Tristan Jackson, just the intrigue, potential, untapped.
Yeah, and I think he can get to the practice squad one more year. Still needs a little. I think that time he missed showed a little bit of rust there on Saturday. But yeah, I mean, you would talk about a guy who's out. Blake Prohl finally got into a game. What to do? Drops 2 passes. To me, he's not even a guy who's gonna make the practice squad.
Oh, son of a... Thayer Thomas looked good again. Practice squad, all over it.
Yep.
But this is definitely the most different one that we have.
And again, it was just because I couldn't keep anybody else.
All right. Well, I did keep some players in there. Gross. Tight ends, you got Musey sneaking in, and he's played damn good. I can't argue that one damn bit.
He has. I think he's earned it. If you're going to keep... I mean, do you want to keep 4 tight ends? That's the only question. But Muse has definitely earned a spot on this team.
Yeah, mine just came down to here's where it's really different. You only have them keeping 8 offensive linemen, and I know they all suck, but like, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, I mean, I had a hard time keeping Udo. He's looked so bad this preseason, looked awful again on Saturday. I don't know what's going on there, and I don't know. I looked at who was there. Those are the only guys I could actually even make a case to keep.
Yeah, I was trying to, think, okay, Valerian Lowe has been horrible. Maybe Blake Brandel, they just move him back to backup left tackle. What are they going to do? But then there's no one to put at backup right guard. So based off of just numbers alone and depth chart, I had to have him keep Lowe. I still don't think Lowe is going to be on the final roster. I think they're going to end up signing somebody.
Yep.
And Alan Ali, again, it's just depth. I mean, they need pieces. He's been playing a ton. He hasn't looked overly fantastic, but it's just O-line. You got to have the numbers there. And I got him keeping 10, and that's even sometimes low.
Yeah. Again, I really feel this is one position where we're going to have an outside name make this team.
Yeah, it's not great. Let's hurry up and get out this tab. D-line, we're super close. You got him keeping Atamueo. I got him keeping Bullard.
Yeah, I didn't change anything, but actually, I thought it was Sheldon Day even at this point.
He's looked good.
He looked good, so he was one I was considering. Stacey Atuamela really hasn't done much to earn it, but I just think the youth, you keep him over a crusty veteran like Bullard, but it could go both ways here.
Yeah, this will be an interesting, again, like offensive line. There could be a name chucked into this before all is said and done. Linebacker Troy Dye makes his comeback. He's back on our 53, baby.
One interception, everybody's back on the Troy Dye train, but really, you look at the other options, not a lot great. Are we exactly the same on this?
Yeah, we're the same, and it's and Weaver was actually cut today, so he's not even on the outs. The big things is that DJ Wanham, Troy Dye, not only the pick, he had a good game otherwise. I mean, that good stop for loss right off the bat. So Troy Dye, who knows? But I think this is we went real safe here.
Well, and the other concern is Brian Asamoah. I guess it's Asamoah. Someone pointed that out to us in our comments. We always say Asamoah.
We'll always say Asamoah.
How hurt is he? I mean, is he one of these guys who's going to end up a surprise IR or something like that, where you're not expecting it, and you end up, keeping a Troy Reader instead, or something like that? So something to watch there with Asamoah's injury.
Yes, and Andre Carter just. I think that like the Trey McBride love fest for him maybe has cooled down just a little bit.
Quit calling him Trey.
God, I always do that. Man, I'm going to do it forever. I don't care.
Might as well.
Matt Nagy, Trey. Charles Nagy.
Yeah.
Just get these guys in my brain. Cornerbacks. Exactly the same. You got Ward as a safety. Najee Thompson going. Juwan Williams is scaring me. He could be a guy that I could see as just kind of a surprising cut.
Yeah, and the team really has to decide, are they going to keep Andrew Booth Jr. or not? Another not overly impressive performance from him. He's just starting to look like maybe he's just not a very good football player. But let's talk about Najee Thompson. I mean, again, just beautiful special teams work. Yes, we love Najee. Yes, we're Najee biased, but Flash has earned a spot on this team, and he better get it.
If he doesn't, I think there will be people with pitchforks at TCO. He's got to make it. He's earned it. God damn, does he look good? Holy shit, you're damn right.
Takes off his helmet mid-gun.
Didn't care.
To play.
Didn't care.
You don't need that.
Yeah. Moving on. Safeties, same. You got Jay Ward as a safety. So nothing overly surprising.
I mean, Jay Ward's a lock, right? We're not going to get rid of a fourth-round pick who's been fine.
No, we're not getting rid of Jay Ward, especially a guy who can play nickel and safety. Hot damn, love it. And special teams, there are nobody else.
They're not. That's already been decided. But my big takeaway, I could have got cute and tried to make some different cuts, but there's like 3 or 4 positions where I was just like, holy shit, the depth here is disgusting, which has been very prevalent. If you watch our preseason games, the depth of this team is ass. I wouldn't be surprised if there's even 3 guys who were brought in from other teams before this thing is finalized.
Yeah, our depth, our second team has been getting absolutely demolished by everybody else's second team and our third team and our fourth team, whatever. So they got some work to do. I think when all is said and done, we're going to see some, maybe not crazy, but I think we'll be seeing some surprising cuts.
There always is. There always is surprising cuts, surprising keeps. I can't wait for that. There was rumors some things were going to go down today, but those were quickly scudded away. But we'll see if the Vikings actually keep this full 90-man squad until September 1st. Is that the final cut down?
Oh, I'm sure we'll make 7 or 8 more moves. If you saw anything gross or anything you would have done differently, put it in the comments.
So if you saw anything gross besides our faces, put it in the comments.
Yeah, don't be rude.
All right. And remember this. Kirk Cousins is the only quarterback in NFL history who has led his team to the playoffs with a defense that was bottom 3rd in points per game and yards per game allowed.
What a